You guys know what seems to be all the rage lately? Crispy pork belly. So what we're gonna do today is I'm gonna show you the best way that I know how to make the crispiest pork belly without frying and without using air fryer. Why? Because I have a big slab of pork belly. This is actually half of a pork belly. Skin on, of course. And it's not gonna fit in my little bitty air fryer. So I'll show you how to get this thing crispy and delicious. So the first step is to parboil your pork belly. So as you can see, I'm just gonna boil this for about 10 minutes. You don't have to tenderize it or anything like that. Just a good parboil to clean it off, and that's it. And then after this, we're gonna put this in an ice bath to stop the cooking process. We can continue from there. This is totally optional. You don't have to put this in an ice bath. I'm just impatient. You can let this cool down naturally and wait for about 30 minutes to an hour for it to cool down, but I don't have that long. Okay, now that our pork belly is cold, we can go ahead and wash it. So once you've washed the pork belly, you can feel for some hair. There's still some hair. You can use a razor and shave it off. I usually use a very sharp knife. That works as well. And then go ahead and dry it off as much as you can. So the next step in this process is we're gonna put some salt over the skin. And the purpose of that is to be able to draw out as much of the moisture from the skin as possible, because moisture just kills the crispiness. So we want to get that out as much as we can. So grab some like cheap salt. It doesn't have to be any specific salt. Right now I'm just using some sea salt. And you're gonna let this sit for about 15 to 20 minutes. And I'll show you later what I mean regarding the moisture. So just an update to the salting of the pork belly. As you can see, it's getting very, you see all the moisture that's being drawn out. So we're gonna let that go for a little bit more, another 5 minutes or so, and then we're gonna clean it off. What we're gonna do is we're just gonna scrape this off. Let's clean this off some more. Continue to go ahead and dry it out. So after you've done that, take a little bit of vinegar. You don't need a lot, probably like 1 to 2 tablespoons. And we're just going to rub it all over. I'm gonna use this cap. Gonna rub that all over. And we're gonna let it stand for a few minutes. And what we're gonna do at this time is flip it over. And what I like to do is I like to score the meat right before, not too deep, but right before we're not gonna cut through. So somewhere around there, like right around where the fat is. Doesn't have to be perfect. And then we can go ahead and season. Now it's up to you how you want to season this. The first time I did this, I seasoned it with Chinese 5 spice, which was good. And if you're looking for that Chinese taste, but right now I'm just gonna do it with salt and pepper. And that's it. That's our it's ready to go into the oven. So you cook this for, if you're using a regular oven, I'm doing it at 375 for about 20-25 minutes. Just keep watching it, and then towards the end we're gonna crank it up, and so the skin will get crispy. So let's go do that. As you can see, I got it on a roasting rack with it's elevated. I just put the foil in there to catch any of the oil, so I can clean it up pretty easily. So this is ready to go into the oven, and we'll keep watching. Let's go ahead and check on our pork belly, guys. Let's see how it's at, where it's at. See, it's starting to crackle on the sides over there. You can see. I think it's time to crank it up.
A little longer than a few minutes later.
So there it is. Finished product. I'm gonna let it rest for a little bit, and we'll go ahead and tear into it. It looks pretty good. So here it is, guys. I'm gonna go and slice a couple of pieces. Try it out. Right here. Hot. For me, it's kind of weird not having the Chinese pipe spice there, because I'm so used to eating the crispy pork, crispy roast pork. But this is fine. It'll probably go great with some like the Filipino liver sauce, the Mang Tomas, or you can make your own. Or if you prefer the Chinese style, you can always pair it with some hoisin sauce. I think it'll taste really, really good. So that's it. I'm gonna enjoy my roast pork, and if you guys want to see other recipes, or I'm thinking of doing this with crispy pata as well, the pork leg. I don't know. I haven't. I still like the crispy pata deep fried, but that's for another day. So guys, thank you for joining me. This is John. I'm about to have dinner. Thank you. I'll see you guys again on the next one. Peace. I'm out.